Happy New Year to everybody. 2025, here we are, and I'm back in my happy place at my desk. I've been writing like a mad raving animal over the past couple of weeks, and apologies for not having recorded any more of these videos, but I endeavour to do better in 2025, and I've just been doing some planning at the moment here on kind of structures for days, etc., to make sure that I'm giving the appropriate amount of time to doing the stuff that matters, which is doing the work and doing the thinking. And one of the things that I have been thinking about is making sure that I'm finding time away from my desk where I'm doing all the kind of usual boring digital computer kind of stuff. And one thing that's quite interesting I might do a video on at some stage is when I am at my desk, I'm like super efficient. I'm like super focused on being, as I say, as efficient as possible, using every possible AI tool I possibly can, every bit of dictation I can, because I want to get away from my computer as quickly as I can to get back here to where I can actually do the writing and the thinking. And that's been very much a kind of a process I've been thinking through to make sure that time just doesn't slip away when I'm sat at a desk playing email tennis like everyone seems to do, and hopping on call to call and never actually getting anything done, anything actually meaningful done in any case. And this is what actually we sort of put together a kind of a plan for structuring my day. And I don't know if you can sort of see that. I know someone put a comment about my handwriting. They were laughing at how I bother putting record cards and stuff over any writing I do. Obviously I do it for confidentiality reasons, but the person was saying, your writing is so awful, you don't need to bother. So I think that's actually true, so never mind. This actually written with this very nice new Waterman Laureate fountain pen. Absolutely loving this. It was a very nice Christmas gift and a ballpoint pen as well. Maybe we'll come on to those. Lots of gifts actually. Nice little spray book here. Some more Moleskine books piling around. I've got all sorts of little toys I can share at some stage, but not for right now. So structure for the day. So I usually get into the office about 8:30 in the morning. I drop my daughter off at school and get straight into here. And then so what I do is I do my 4-year journal, which I talked about in the past. So if you look back in previous videos, you see my reference to my 4-year journal, which is going great guns at the moment. Really have found that useful. So that's like half an hour journaling, thinking, planning the day out. Then 9 till 11 a.m. Client work, 2 hours of solid focused client work, head down, working as quickly as I possibly can, getting as much as I possibly can done so that I can get back to my desk. I'm trying to get from 11 till 1 to get out, walking, thinking, lunch. And in terms of walking, I'm in a pretty good spot for walking. It's pretty muddy out there at the moment, but there's all sorts of areas where I can do some walking, getting stuff done like that. So that's my walking and thinking. And when I'm walking and thinking, I'll also allow myself the slight digital liberty of recording and dictating on my phone. If something comes to mind, I'll just dictate an email, something quickly. But getting out, getting thinking, and giving myself some space, really. And that's one of the interesting things. I was reading a book the other day called In Praise of Wasting Time. Absolutely brilliant book. I haven't finished it yet. I've annoyingly got it on like a digital version at the moment because trying to get the hardback is really difficult. It's quite rare. I can't remember the name of the author now, but it's called In Praise of Wasting Time. Highly recommend it. And all sorts of interesting studies there around finding space away from the desk and how creativity happens when you're sat on a park bench, when you're sat... one really interesting study, right? Get this. I should write about this. I've actually written some cards about it in here. In fact, I'm able to find it. It was on thinking. I did it fairly recently. I remember it was 3.8. Did I write? This is it. You want me to read this? I'll have to read it out for you. So it was about creativity and problem solving. So a study was done as follows. They asked a group to come up with some creative business ideas. The second group was asked the same question, but then told to go and play some mindless games for a while before coming up with their suggestions. So they went and played things like solitaire and all sorts of like sort of computer games, just things just to kill some time, and I suppose really let their subconscious mind do the work. And then number 3, third group, same as the second group, except they were told to play before being asked the question. So what actually happened was the kind of sort of control group and the kind of slightly variant third group apparently their business ideas were judged about the same. They're all right, not brilliant, but about the same. The second group, who'd been asked the question to think of some business ideas, then to go away and do something mindless, their ideas were apparently way better than the other two groups. So it's that kind of being able just to let your subconscious mind do the work while you are doing something else is absolutely critical. There's all sorts of great examples in the book, and I'll write more about it. But there we go. That's a bit of the old thinking section there. Put that back in there. So that was really interesting. So that's part of this thinking here. So it's the kind of walk, think, lunch, of course. And then 1 till 3, more client work. 3 till 3:30, thinking. What I'm going to do there is I'm going to go for a coffee. I'm going to walk into my desk. I'm going to go to a nearby cafe or whatever and have a coffee and just step away from tech. Maybe have a notepad. No tech allowed for that half an hour. Just pure reflection. 3:30ish, I usually pick my daughter up from school, so till 4:30 get back. And then 4:30 till 6, client work and some planning for the following day. So that's going to be my sort of working day. And you can see through that, so I've still got, a good 4 hours of client work there, solid client work with a bit more here as well. But trying to make sure that I pepper the day with plenty of time for journaling, walking, thinking, and those are my plans for 2025. Let's see how we do. I'll keep myself accountable here on this channel. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do so. Really appreciate it. Any comments you've got on your Analogue day and anything you'd like to see, discuss more, please go ahead and leave a comment, and I try and answer everybody. So that's all for today. Take care and have a great 2025.